going on, everybody? It's your main man back on the scene with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Now let's get to it. Let me get to this other article. You see on the screen, teacher faces backlash for suggesting student pledge allegiance to pride flag. This is another case of an extreme left-wing nut job pushing their agenda instead of teaching class like they are paid to do. You know, on her time, if she wants to smoke, pray, pledge, wave to whatever flag she wants, it's cool. But when you're in the classroom, stick to the curriculum. I mean, if you have something extra to add that's not in the book, fine. It's okay. But if you check out her video and listen to her logic as to why she doesn't, she's a nut job.
Okay, so during third period, we have announcements and they do the Pledge of Allegiance. I always tell my class, stand if you feel like it, don't stand if you feel like it, say the words if you want, don't have to say the words. So my class decided to stand but not say the words. Totally fine. Except for the fact that my room does not have a flag. It used to be there, but I took it down during COVID because it made me uncomfortable. And I packed it away and I don't know where, and I haven't found it yet. But my kid today goes, hey, it's kind of weird that we just stand and then, we say it to nothing. And I'm like, oh, well, I gotta find it. Like, I'm working on it. I got you. In the meantime, I tell this kid, we do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to. And he looks around and he goes, oh, that one? Okay, so during third period.
Yeah, this broad thinks that stuff is cute. You can teach your kids whatever you want, but you don't have the right to push your agenda on other people's children. That's not part of the curriculum. If there was they had a elective course, and it was history of gay rights, and you had the flag in the class, it's relevant. It fits the course. But for the Pledge of Allegiance, stick to the curriculum, the standard. That is not the pride flag is not a flag of a nation. It's a political flag or an agenda flag. And again, it's okay in a class that's teaching, gay rights or something. And right, this reminds me of another nut job. We pretty much was doing the same thing. Kindergarten teacher denies Legos to boys in the name of gender equality. Like, who the hell are these bitches, man? Like, who gave you the right to push your agenda? Because that's what they're doing. They're not teaching class. So look at this broad here. A kindergarten teacher in Bainbridge Island, Washington, actively denies her male students the opportunity to play with Lego blocks in order to encourage her female students to play with them. Karen Keller bars the boys in her classroom from playing with colorful blocks, even going so far as to lie to them about their opportunity to play. I always tell the boys, you're going to have a turn, and I'm like, yeah, when hell freezes over in my head, Keller told the Bainbridge Island Review. I tell them, you'll have a turn because I don't want them to feel bad. Keller does this because she saw the boys in her class gravitating toward the blocks during their free choice, operative words, free choice, playtime, while the girls flocked to dolls and crayons. Keller's solution was to deny the blocks to the boys who wanted to play with them in order to encourage the girls to play with them. The review article offers no indication about how Keller gets the girls to play with something of which they have no interest. Keller had originally tried to entice the girls by providing pink and purple Legos, but it wasn't enough. So she requested a grant from her school to purchase Lego Education Community Starter Kits. I'm not even going to go through all this. I'll link the articles below. You guys can read this for yourself. These are the nut jobs that have infiltrated the school system trying to push their agenda on your children. If the girls wanted to play with them, then they would have done so on their free choice. But they were plain and simply were not interested in them, and she was trying to force them to have interest in them. And that's insane. It says free choice. That's what they want. If they're not interested in it, they're not interested in that. You know, the little boys want to play with dolls, then play with the dolls. They have a choice, but they chose not to do it. It is what it is. But they can't accept that. Because their mind is infested with agenda. And, you know, this is why parents should keep a closer eye on their children's schools and ask your kids what's going on in their classrooms. You never know what the teachers are trying to push on your children. There are a lot of weirdos out there that are infatuated with whether you have a hot dog or a taco and what you like to put on it. These self-righteous weirdos sneak in and try to influence children with their agenda. You know, they don't even bother to try to get parents' consent. They just do what they want. So, beware if you have kids. Check up on them. Check up on the school. You know, don't trust them. You know, if need be, homeschool them. You know, do what you have to. But be vigilant. You know, that's all I have for today. You know, I will, link the articles in the description box so you can read the full articles on your own. And I will talk to you good folks later. Peace.